Hi guys, I really don't like covering Nigel Farage because I despise the guy, but I feel the need to call out and point out exactly what he's doing because more and more people are being attracted to his cult of personality. He doesn't care about the constituents in Clacton, he doesn't care about the British people. He met with fishermen and farmers in the run-up to the Brexit vote and sold them sunlit uplands. Has he apologised? Of course not. I've said before that Farage is very good at weaving truth and lies and presenting the result as a fact which is difficult to unravel. In this interview with Trevor Philips on Sunday, the Reform UK leader left the host gobsmacked by what he said. But Farage has tapped into the psyche of the average voter in a way that Labour and the Tories haven't. What do I mean by this? Well, have a listen and then I'll explain.
Are you still in the place where you said to me several years ago that you would get rid of anti-discrimination legislation because you think it's divisive?
Very terrible, awful. And what we're doing in our schools, telling young white kids...
Seriously?
What we're doing in our schools, telling young white kids they're oppressors and young black kids they're victims, is truly dreadful.
Let me just finally ask you this. I'm going to put this as polite as I can because I just say we've known each other. Yeah. We treat each other with respect. Do you ever think that you are inviting people with evil and malign intent, with a nod and a wink, to come under your banner because you have this bigger cause, but what they want to do is essentially get rid of people like me?
Do you know how many people in this country genuinely have malign intent? It's minute. It's absolutely minute. Let's stop being so horrible.
What?
Let's stop being so horrible about the people of this country. We are the most decent people on earth, and I won't hear other.
He's very good. He's very good at this. Now, but I just want to comment on what he said about the schools. That's just a pile of crap. Of course, it's a vast oversimplification, which doesn't do justice to what's actually trying to be done in schools. Anyway, let's leave at that for a moment. What I want to focus on is what he's doing here. Evil people don't believe they're evil. When people have advocated for massacres in the past, they didn't do it because they believed they were evil. They didn't say, I'm going to kill all these people because I'm an evil individual. They believed they were doing the right thing. So when Farage reaches out, or Reform UK reaches out to racists and bigots, they're not going to tell racists and bigots, yeah, we know that you're evil. You know that you're evil. But don't worry, come to our party where you can be evil and we can give you a platform, or what we'll do is we'll create a situation where evil can thrive. They don't do that. And this is a problem that the mainstream parties don't seem to understand, or if they do, they're ignoring. Farage and Reform are able to go to racists and bigots and say, look, you're not a bad person. You're concerned about immigration. You're concerned about the Muslim family next door. You're concerned about people crossing the channel and changing your society. That doesn't make you a bad person. That makes you a good person because you are a patriot. You are somebody who cares about your community. And this is how Farage and people like Farage are able to tap into the psyche of the average voter. They're telling the average voter that you are a good person. The media is telling you you're a bad person. The mainstream parties are telling you that you're a bad person. But we're telling you exactly what you want to hear. You're a good person. You're a patriot. You're somebody who's concerned. You're not a racist. You're just somebody who's concerned about the change taking place in your society. Or, you're looking around the streets and you're seeing poverty, you're seeing destitution, you're seeing crime, all of these things. That makes you a good person to call that out, to be a pillar in society. This is what Farage and the right wing like him do. They speak to people, they tell them that they're good people, no matter what they say or no matter what they do. And what do these people do? They come out and vote for parties like this. So Farage, as I said before, is very good at tapping into this. You saw it here. He says, how dare you, in a sense, criticize the British people? The British people are decent people. And he's correct when he says that. The vast majority of people are decent. But we get back to the point. The people who are concerned about immigration don't believe their concern is misplaced. And you have people like Farage who will come along and reinforce the idea that their concern is not misplaced. And then they'll come out and vote for people like Farage because he's telling them exactly what they want to hear. It's manipulating the public in a sense, manipulating voters, telling them what they want to hear. Parties do it all the time. But when it comes to issues like immigration or racism or bigotry, parties like Farage's know exactly what to say. Tell these people they're actually good people. Their opinions are legitimate, or they have real concerns that need to be listened to. And they can use the reaction from political parties in the mainstream or the media as a tool to convince these people that, yes, what you're saying is right, but the media don't like it, or the mainstream parties don't like it, and they'll ignore you, or they'll try and shut you up. But I'm here to listen to you. I'm here to be your standard bearer. I'll speak on your behalf. You don't have a voice. I will be your voice. And it works. Look at the numbers of people who are being attracted to Farage, even though he has been proven a liar on I don't know how many occasions. He's able to tell people exactly what they want to hear, and it's extremely dangerous. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.